point forward for all the sprinters.
There's a lot of those sprinters and riders must have been completely stunned by the speed we left the blocks today. A lot of it because of the way Carapaz has attacked and attacked and attacked. This is Matej Mohoric in the spot of bother there. And this looks like Ben Turner. Just jumped off his bike, but he looks more though he might have a mechanical there. These are the two riders on the climb. Carapaz is so impressive today.
Yes, absolutely. He's been in every move. He's been going to the front in every move and driving them, and to have this advantage over the peloton in spite of that, it doesn't seem to be showing any fatigue because of those attacks so far.
Absolutely impressive.
Mohoric having a difficult time. It's been yo-yoing at this point at the back.
So, you know, how goes the hunt? Give me a few minutes until we get started.
on my own, broken alone. I feel the rain crashing down all around this empty town. I'm searching for the lost and found, but you don't care, you're unaware. Keep moving like the scars aren't even there. It's in the air like a blazing flare. Don't stare 'cause the flames will burn us. I thought you were the one for me. That's why I gave you everything. Held you close by the stormy seas. Oh, you meant the world to me. I used to kiss your head when you cried for me. Hold your hand while the pain was over. Keep you warm by the roaring sea. You meant the world to me. Oh, you meant the world to me. Oh, you meant the world to me. My darling dear, you're never here. When I'm in pain, you hide and disappear. Like shadows in the atmosphere, charting the stratosphere. Yeah. I prayed for you and kept you near, in hopes you'd chase away my fears. I'm on my own, you made it so, and now I'm chasing nightmares through. I used to run with you through the great big leaves, laugh at you when you laugh at me. Hope for us because I believe the home was just you and me. I thought you were the one for me. That's why I gave you everything. Held you close by the stormy seas. Oh, you meant the world to me. Oh, you meant the world to me.
Okay. Hey Nintendo, how goes the hunt? When am I gonna stream League? I could have sworn I already said my schedule, not schedule. I want to finish Rebirth at some stinking point, and then once I'm done with Rebirth, we're probably gonna play like maybe League for a couple days, and then get started on the 16 DLC, whenever that may be. Besides that, I don't have any other major games coming out this year that I'm looking forward to. So if anything, then we're gonna go back to having League as our main game. As, you know, I technically tell people it is, but, you know, it's neither here nor there. But that being said, so yeah, we will be getting back to, you know, playing League way more than I really should be playing League at, you know, soonish. Okay, so don't worry about that too much. So yeah, right now I'm just kind of chilling. Okay, good, I can actually hear. I'm level 77 right now. I'm not necessarily rushing to be 80. I could have been 80 if I really wanted to, like probably the first or second day. There are people who got stinking level 80 first day in the guild I'm in, and I'm just like, bro. Then again, those are people who probably actually, like, you know, actually tried to finish the story properly, and here I am. Ooh, shiny on the floor. Ooh, shiny on the floor. Ooh, shiny on the floor. That being said, if you're watching any War Within streams, you probably understand that you're gonna get stinking spoiled. So, I mean, yeah, especially since I've had the, what's it called, the early access, so it's not like anything is, like, new or nothing. I missed that. Whatever. Anyway, so, what has happened so far in the story? So, stinking Lady Xanadu pushed a stinking pulsar wave onto your boy Khadgar, and apparently he disintegrated into nothingness. But we all know that's a stinking lie. We didn't see no bones, we didn't see no body. Your boy ain't dead. Where is he? Who knows? But we all know for a fact that your boy ain't dead. What happened after? We all kind of got lost and separated. Then we all found each other again because hurrah. And then after that what happened? We basically helped the rock dwarf robot people, and now they're free from the stinking servitude of the overseer. But not really. They are, but they aren't. According to Nate, apparently we killed the overseer guy in a dungeon, but I don't think I remember that. So imagine being so stinking lucky that like you don't even get like your own proper like death cutscene, you just get killed in the dungeon. Could be me, man. Anyway, so we saved the robot people from the stinking, what's it called? From the monkey overseer. That was pretty cool. And I think the best part that happened from the first area, which is what the heck, the Ringing Depths, was the fact that Magni is no longer Rockman anymore. He's back to being the stinking normal dwarf guy. And like even he himself said was like, she let me go. Azarith has let Magni go, and he is no longer Mr. Diamondside. He can, you know, he can feel again, he can eat again, he can, you know, be a person again. You love to see it. That actually, that was cool. That was cool. So far, Nate has given like the little argument that like the story so far is pretty not necessarily generic, but like, you know, you kind of know what's happening. Which I'm like, yeah. And for the most part, that's not necessarily a bad thing. Especially like when you've been coming from like stinking expansions where they're like, but wait, there's more. Sometimes it's fine to go back to like, you know, basic nonsense that people can kind of expect or whatever. I don't know, as it doesn't, it's things that have happened have not been surprising, but they also haven't been like, you know, lame. Like Magni's thinking, you know, turning back into a stinking dwarf. That was legit. Alright, and then we go to the next area, which was basically just like, by light be freed or something. Oh. That's interesting. Got the transport. Wait, who are you?
We're over here. We'll head to the wagons, but I hope you have a real plan in mind.
I has no plan. I'm disappointed. But anyway, the next area was like a place with like a lot of light and shadow and stuff because darkness. And basically, they were basically people who weren't. They were faithful to the point where you would think they're in a cult, but they're not weird, so they're not in a cult. And then we got to meet more Farron. I kind of agreed with Nate in the sense that I don't know if like the voice they chose for her was necessarily the best voice, but the lady who does her voice does a good job. So I mean, I digress. It is what it is. It's all right.
Please, you made them called pheromones. There is no further generous head.
No. I didn't, I should have killed that person. Anyway, so you know, stinking darkness nonsense happened, void nonsense happened, Lady Xanadu is being Lady Xanadu. So I think the biggest thing that I have, at least I've seen, and what I took from that is, Anduin is slowly starting to not be a monkey when it comes to his, like, connection to the light. He basically, I think at the end of Shadowlands, your boy was like, "Ayo, I'ma leave," because like even though I was taken over by like Sylvanas and the Jailer and the Lich King and basically violent in ways people have never thought possible, there was a tiny bit of me somewhere on the inside where I was like, this is pretty tough. He basically had a Pagan Min moment. For all of y'all who don't know who Pagan Min is, Pagan Min was from, what's it called, Far Cry, let's say 5, Far Cry 4. And to be honest, in my opinion, he's better than Stinking Boss. Dude's charismatic as heck, and he just, I don't know, he's a good villain. He is very, very good villain. I like him. But anyway, I don't know. It was done pretty darn well, and Chloe's all like, okay, I think he loses his like pull to the light or something along those lines, and he can't call upon the light anymore, even though he's basically just like a, you know, a battle priest or something. But he slowly through that area learns that, hey yo, you know, maybe the light didn't stinking forsaken me and I'm just being a monkey about it. And Farron seems to be the one who's like, you know, helping him realize that. And now people are like, you know, no way you play WoW. Wait, what do you mean? I played WoW since like the end of time. What do you mean? Now like for everything I stinking play, it's better if you add me. You play on NA, right? Oh boy, I don't know how to add people. That's the issue. Like for anything, I don't know how to add people. Let me hold on. Okay, hold on. Let me see. Give me a second. Where? Now, how do I do this? Okay, there's a plus sign. Okay, I think I'm doing it right. Okay, I believe I've done it right. All right, done. You'd love to see it. Okay. Oh, there you go. There he is. Anyway. Yeah. Did you have the early access to War Within, or are you starting to play now? All right. There we go. We both stinking, you know, fell for the scam. You love to see it. I farmed 1 million in 3 days. Wait, you farmed 1 million gold in 3 days? See, now if I actually, you know, had the work ethic and actually used my add-ons properly like I should be, even because I have TSM and all that junk, if I actually, you know, cared to be a proper stinking grinder or use my early access time properly and be a stinking, what's it called, auction house goblin, I could have money too. But I don't. There's a reason why I'm not level 80 yet. I've been too busy just sticking fishing and like picking up random scraps of stuff on the floor. This urban mine stuff. I mean, I'm doing that. I am doing that. It's just I'm just chill about it. I mean, I guess I literally should go do that, right? I really should go and do that. I could have probably made a couple 100K at this point. I think the highest amount of money I've ever had in my WoW lifetime at one time was probably around 220 or 230K gold, which is not much at all. Recently, I think it's because of War Within, I can't stinking redo quests immediately for some reason. Shh, it's normal. I can't redo quests immediately. I have to like reload or log back in. It's my first million as well. Ooh. Okay, so like 200 something K is normal. All right, as long as I'm not like, you know, excessively poor. Because I remember when I first bought my stinking, what's it called, a yak, I was like, this is literally going to use all the money I have. And I think I went down to like 20K when I bought my stinking yak. And I was like, oh, that burns. But transmog anywhere. You love to see it. It was worth it. The transmog was worth it. But now, you pay a lot by. Okay, see, I didn't play Dragonflight too much. I mean, I paid for it and I played every so often, but I did not hardcore play it. I did not hate Dragonflight, but I thought it was boring. I did get the dumb stinking doggo mount though, so there's that. I did not, however, get the what's it called, the ahead of the curve. I was planning on, you know, just trying to rush it at the end to go and get it, but then I never did because both was like, it was like a mixture of, it was like a mixture of my job being monkey, and also I'm like, I don't really like Dragonflight. Again, it wasn't bad, it was just boring. It wasn't Shadowlands. It wasn't Stinking BFA. Holy, Stinking Shadowlands is bad. But, and I did a little bit of Mythic Plus in Dragon Tales. It was alright. Though I think, to be honest, I'm actually probably going to play and raid in War Within, because the story is actually stinking interesting. It's not like amazing, it's not like Legion tier or anything, but it's pretty darn good so far. I'm actually interested in it. And also the areas are alright. Like I'm not really too on by them like other people were. Like, this is no Suramar. You know, like none of these places are stinking Suramar, but they look pretty nice. And being able to like fly around, even if it is with monkey dragonflight, is pretty good, you know. I used to play very casually, but Dragonflight really made me know how to play, met some people, etc. Oh yeah, no, people actually liked Dragonflight. I don't know how many people actually thought it was like, you know, the next coming of WoW. Like, in my opinion, Legion was stinking peak. Legion was straight up peak, in my opinion. But I don't know how many people thought it was like amazing, but it was not bad. It was not bad. Yes, thank you. Imaginary high five. Woo. Is Val Lady Sister of Void Elf? No, Lady Xanadu is she's, I don't even know who she is. According to lore, apparently she was in stinking BFA, and the stinking Cthulhu monster that we killed helped her get out of shadow jail. Apparently she was in shadow jail for eons because of reasons or something. She basically was like stinking Queen Ajara, but instead of being a night elf, she was a stinking, like, you know, a blood elf model. But instead of, and like she was omega stupid powerful, and then like, you know, she just chilled in the void and did some bad stuff because that's what powerful people do, they do some bad stuff. And then she got put in shadow jail by who? I couldn't tell you, but she was in shadow jail, and Big Cthulhu monster let her out, and then she was just quiet for a little bit trying to figure out what she wanted to do now that she wasn't in shadow jail anymore. And then apparently now she's like, ayo, there's this purple plate that looks pretty darn cool. It'll look awesome on my wall. So she goes and steals the purple plate from, I don't even know what expansion she stole it from. Was it from Stinking Shadowlands? I guess she stole a purple plate from Shadowlands and just was chilling for the entirety of Stinking Dragon Tales. And then, now that Dragon Tales is over and the dragons are, you know, important again, she's like, ayo, y'all know that plate that I stole? I'ma use it. Why are you gonna use the purple plate, Lady Xanadu? Don't worry about it, but I am gonna mess with stinking Illyria. Why? Because her drip is better than mine and I'm mad about it. I don't know. We don't know what the heck she wants. I don't even know where the heck she came from. But she's here, she's very strong, and you know, she has the power of the purple, which, as we know, is pretty darn strong. So I guess we'll figure it out soon enough. We'll figure it out stinking soon enough. Because it seems at this point, we stinking killed a Titan. We stinking monkeyed Sargeras. Your boy literally died while sticking his sword into Azeroth, right? Because of Legion, because of us. We stinking monkeyed Sargeras. A stinking Titan. And apparently that's not a big enough bad. We stinking go and kill one of the stinking arbiters of death, life, time, and space. Apparently that's not a big enough bad because stinking Joe's like, I only did this to protect you from what's to come. What's to come? Apparently it's not Lady Xanadu. It's somebody worse. But Lady Xanadu is stinking omega strong void lady who whispers to people because she likes saying sweet nothings. She's probably singing Wonderwall into everybody's ears and nobody knows it. Speaking of Wonderwall, apparently Oasis is getting back together to do a concert. So if anybody cares, and after all, you're my Wonderwall. Anyway, yeah, so case in point, Lady Xanadu, no, is not her sister. I know all Void Elves look the same. Okay, but no. What I do want, I really want Illyria's stinking bow, but if things like this go the same way, if we ever are to get Illyria's bow, it's only going to be because we kill her or we fight her in this stinking expansion. And to be honest, I would not be surprised if we do, especially seeing how much stinking Lady Xanadu was just whispering saying, "Hey yo, Illyria, you're kind of mid though." You know, every single time she can. So, yeah.
Okay, we're moving out.
Well, there's the older gods and the Titanic Titans and the older and stronger than the Titans and old gods. And then Legion Jesus. True? That's probably not. But, yeah, basically. Either way, even though, like, the scale of big bads, at least in my opinion, Lady Xanadu is not the same tier as a stinking Titan or an Arbiter of Undeath Space and Time. She's an Arbiter of the Void, yes, which I guess lives outside of time and space, but does that make it necessarily stronger? I don't think so, but I guess we'll figure it out. Even though I do not like spiders at all, the stinking spider place is kind of chill. Not gonna lie, it's actually pretty dark.
Welcome, little morsel.
Oh boy. So basically, if you're wondering what I'm doing now in the story, okay, so yeah. So first part of the story, we were helping the stinking rock people after... Oh, okay, I guess I'll just do full-on thingy again. So, we're teleporting Dalaran to this place because this is where stinking Atheros is saying, "Hey yo, I need help here." We teleport here, but we were actually stinking, gypped by Lady Xanadu. And then stinking Khadgar gets slightly obliterated, but not really obliterated because we saw no body. And then stinking Dalaran goes full Alderaan and explodes. It's gone, it's dead, it's not here anymore. We fall down, we meet these rock people. The rock people are like, "We don't like you, but we'll help you." We go, we chill with them, and we figure out that, "Hey yo, the spiders are coming because of Lady Xanadu." We stinking help them, like, repel the spiders. One of the stinking rock people who didn't like us in the first place straight up dies because of reasons. Which was... He died in an okay way, but also I felt like he didn't need to die, but I digress. We help them when we go down into the stinking rock place. We eat some rocks with them. We stinking help them. We stinking help them be free of the dude who was working with Lady Xanadu to make them awesome or something, but it was actually a lie because whispers. And then Magni is no longer a diamond. He is a dwarf again, and it feels happy. Yay! Then we move on to this other place where we have a cult of light whisperers, but the people there aren't actually a cult because they're not forcing you to join them. They're more of like people who are in a mega church, but the mega church isn't stealing money from their people. They're actually helping their people, so, take that as you will. And they're also like trying to fight against the stinking void because their big old rock star turns from yellow to purple because of the void. So more of the void's coming in. The stinking fish are whispering to the void now. We kill the fish. We help them push back the darkness. Anduin realizes, "Hey yo, maybe I should stop being emo for a second and actually try to call upon the light." And then the one time he tries to call upon the light, it's when we're right above the stinking spider place. And then he's like, "Hey yo, Farron said that the light will exist, and even if it doesn't, somebody else will carry the torch. I'ma try that." He's thinking, jumps down, he hits some spiders, the light pulses, and then he's thinking eaten by spiders, but not really. So now we're trying to find out where the heck is our boy Manduin. Your boy did not need to die like that because he didn't die, because heaven forbid they stinking do that nonsense to him. They are not going to pull an Arthas on Manduin. So we're now trying to figure out what's going on with the stinking spider people, why they're chilling with Lady Xanadu, where the heck is Anduin, and what does this all mean? Very, very accurate recap of what's going on in this story by one yours truly. Moving on. Right now what we're doing is we fell down into the spider place. We're still looking for Anduin, and we met this weird looking troll / night elf mixture with water people lady. And they are basically druids who can turn into like bats and fly around. So people are probably going to be yelling for Blizzard to make them a stinking allied race. Will that happen? Who the heck knows? We'll figure it out. We met her, she helps us, and then she takes us to this spider lady. And this spider lady's like, "Ayo, the queen was supposed to be chilling and making the spider lands awesome. but she started listening to Lady Xanadu, and we kind of kicked her out because we don't deal with that nonsense. So we kind of want to fight against Lady Xanadu because we're spiders and we're cool like that. But I need help from some other people to get inside basically to be spies and get inside what the other bad spiders are doing. So now we're going around trying to, make the other spiders be our friends so that she has people on the inside and we can figure out what the heck Lady Xanadu was doing with the other spiders. Simple, yeah. Anduin is probably skulking, being less cool than Thrall. I mean, he jumped into a thingy of spiders, pulsed some light, and then got stinking dragged down by spiders.
I'll be what a suspicious invitation.
I guess my thing is,
A face-to-face meeting with the
he's
Vizier
actually,
could
what's
be
it
quite
called,
the
starting to
boon
realize,
for my little
ayo,
conspiracy.
I should probably stop being angry that I
And of
kind of
course
liked
there's the
killing
matter of
people,
your
or at least I
ally.
thought I liked killing people in Shadowlands when I was kind of being controlled by like 3 different people. And then I went into the desert for like a couple years because I was sad about it, so yeah. He's learning, he's slowly learning. Also, I'm waiting for stinking Walmart to drop off my... Yep, my Walmart has dropped off my food right now. So, I shall BRB while I go and bring my food in and put it into the fridge. I'm not allowed. They all need to go into the fridge. So yeah, BRB.
You are expected.